Hello, check. Hello. Am I audible, Arun, on YouTube? Yes. And what about here in Google Meet, guys? In Google Meet, in Google Meet, please confirm if I'm audible. Yes, yes, yes. Great. Okay, so everywhere I am audible. And what about the screen? Is the screen visible? Please confirm what the screen as well. Is my screen clear? Okay. On YouTube also, please confirm, guys, if I'm audible and my screen is clear and crystal. Yes, yes. Okay, great. Sharp 8 p.m. in India. Let's respect time. Let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, sir and madam, boys and girls, welcome to this free webinar of SD-WAN. What is the agenda of today webinar? Agenda of today webinar is to understand the importance of SD-WAN, because SD-WAN is modern networking. Companies are moving toward SD-WAN. So why network engineers should learn SD-WAN technology? What is the benefit of learning SD-WAN for network engineer? Benefit of learning SD-WAN for network engineer. I'm expecting you all are already working professional. You all are network engineer. I'm expecting you all are network engineer, already working in the industry. Yes or no? Is there anyone who is just preparing to become a network engineer? Who is just preparing to become network engineer? Preparing for CCNA or CCNP? No. You all are working professional. You all are working in the industry as a network engineer. You already know the CCNA. You already know CCNP. Many of you already have some knowledge of firewall. And now you are planning to learn SD-WAN. Or maybe some people are planning to learn other technology like SD-WAN, which are the part of modern networking. Preparing for CCI. Yes, some people are preparing for CCI, some are preparing for the wireless, some are preparing for cloud, some are preparing for virtualization, and some are preparing for SD-WAN. And guys, this is my recommendation also. If you know CCNA, CCNP, and firewall, then you should go for SD-WAN. Definitely, you should go for SD-WAN because this is booming in the market, right? So everything we are going to understand today, why SD-WAN is so important, so popular, why as a network engineer we should learn SD-WAN technology, and then how it is going to help you. Apart from these all, also we are going to discuss what is SD-WAN and what are the components in SD-WAN. And one overall overview I am going to give you about the SD-WAN technology, like how SD-WAN technology works. So we have 2 hours. In these 2 hours, I will try to cover as much as I can. Okay. So now without wasting our time, let's begin. If anybody have any question, you can put your question in the chat. I'm able to see chats of YouTube, Facebook, and Google Meet, everything. So the first question is this: why should you learn SD-WAN technology? And answer is also in front of you. You can see I am taking reference of network engineer. I'm talking for network engineer who are already network engineer, who are already network engineer. Network engineer means you already know CCNA. At least you know routing and switching. You have mastery of routing and switching, and then basic of firewall, right? Definitely, maybe you don't know IPsec in detail, but at least you have a basic idea about IPsec, like how IPsec works, where we configure IPsec between two sites, right? You all know in traditional networking how we are connecting multiple sites together, right? As a network engineer nowadays, maybe you are working on the traditional networking. So in traditional networking also, how we are connecting multiple sites together through transportation like MPLS, through transportation like MPLS. Without security knowledge, can we learn SD-WAN? You can learn SD-WAN without security knowledge also, but again, this is not my recommendation, because in SD-WAN, you are going to learn, you are going to actually deploy IPsec. Automatically, it will deploy IPsec. You are going to troubleshoot it, manage it, right? And if you don't know the IPsec, it will be difficult for you, because in SD-WAN, no one is going to teach you IPsec. When I am teaching SD-WAN to people, I am expecting they already have knowledge about IPsec, they already have knowledge about routing and switching, like about the routing protocols, OSPF, BGP. Here we are going to use it, right? And in the course, in the SD-WAN course, we are learning SD-WAN technology mainly, where we are implementing IPsec, routing protocols, and many more concepts of traditional routing and switching. So that's why it's recommendation to learn firewall before learning SD-WAN, right? First you should learn CCNA, then CCNP. In CCNP also you will learn the IPsec, but again not in detail. But when you will go for firewall, let's say for Palo Alto firewall or any firewall, then you will learn IPsec in detail. CCNP, I am preparing for entering into the networking. So if you are completely fresher, if you are just planning to enter networking industry, then you should start with CCNA, which is mandatory. See, doesn't matter you want to become a network engineer or any other engineer in the IT industry. CCNA is for everyone. CCNA is for everyone. Everyone should master the CCNA. Even software engineer also. Okay. So for network, as a network engineer, learning SD-WAN. SD-WAN means software defined networking. Software defined networking means the network which can be configured, managed, and troubleshoot with the help of software is known as software defined network. Nowadays, whatever networks we have, we are saying it is modern networking. Modern network. Modern network means what? Modern network means software based network. Software based network means what? The network which can be configured, managed, and troubleshoot with the help of software is known as software based network, right? So SD-WAN is an software defined wide area network. So, as a network engineer, learning SD-WAN can supercharge your career, because businesses are rapidly adopting it to simplify and improve their network infrastructure. Network infrastructure. So, businesses are moving their infrastructure toward SD-WAN. This is the reason why you should learn it, right? Because the demand of SD-WAN engineer is huge in the market. Many companies are looking for SD-WAN engineers, and very less people have knowledge about SD-WAN. Many people know routing switching, many people know CCNP, many people know firewall, but very less people know SD-WAN. So if you will learn SD-WAN, you can you can exponentially grow your professional life, right? So that's why as a network engineer now you should plan for SD-WAN technology. Okay, so this is only why network engineers should learn SD-WAN technology. Second thing, let me take you to second PDF, second page. See the benefit of SD-WAN here. SD-WAN is highly demand skill, highly demand skills, highly demand in industry, in the corporate, in the production environment, right? So if you are a network engineer, let's say working in the industry, and you are earning also good, right? But you want to looking for job change, right? Where you can get 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70, up to 70% hike. Simply you can learn this technology within 2 months. You can learn it. It's very easy. If you know routing switching, if you know CCNA, CCNP firewall, it is very easy for you to learn. Within 2 months you can master the SD-WAN technology. Theory plus practical, everything. And after that you can apply for job in the companies, in the company where SD-WAN is in use, right? So first thing, first reason of why this skill is in demand is trend. Why this skill, SD-WAN skill, is in demand is trend. High demand for SD-WAN skill, trend. Many companies are shifting from traditional WAN to SD-WAN. Now, again, the reason why companies are moving from traditional WAN to SD-WAN, guys, there are various reasons, various benefit of using SD-WAN. For an example, in a company, there are 1,000 sites, 1,000 number of routers. Just assume configuring one access control list, one policy on 1,000 number of router is how complicated. It can take a 1 month. Need a team, right? I have to divide the task into team. That this to this side you are going to configure the policy, this to this side you are going to configure the policy. After, somehow what I'm saying, it is complicated, difficult. But in SD-WAN you will see, through one centralized location, through one centralized device, through one simple software, we can configure policy on 1,000 number of routers within 5 seconds, right? If there is issue in the network, in the complex network, in the large network, from same centralized location, easily I can troubleshoot and fix it. Means the management is going to be very easy, very, very easy as compared to traditional networking. As compared to traditional networking, management is very easy. So this is first reason why this skill is in high demand, because of their trend, right? That's why companies are moving towards SD-WAN technology. For you, opportunity. For you, it's an opportunity, right? You should gap it. Companies are looking for SD-WAN engineers. You are at a place where learning SD-WAN is easy for you. So this is an opportunity for you. Learn it, add it in your resume, and take advantage of it, right? So for you, it is an opportunity. IT job portals are flooded with SD-WAN related positions. Even you can check Naukri.com or whatever job portals are there. How many jobs are available for SD-WAN related position? Flooded. The IT job portal are flooded. Many jobs are available for SD-WAN engineers, right? So even if you are someone who knows CCNA, who knows CCNP, but you are not able to get job in the industry, you are not able to crack the interview, you are not able to find the job, because in the IT job portals, few jobs are available for routing and switching, right? For CCNA position, for CCNP position. Even if you have CCNA plus CCNP with global certification and excellent knowledge, then you can find job as well, right? No problem. Many companies are looking for engineers. But if you will learn SD-WAN, it will become very easy to find job, because everywhere job is available at each platform, job portal. Jobs for SD-WAN engineers are available. For engineers related to SD-WAN, not SD-WAN. If you have a knowledge of a part of SD-WAN, that is also fine. That can also help you to get job in the industry easily, right? So if you are not fully SD-WAN engineers, then also it is an opportunity for you. Third, demand, right? Trend, opportunity, and demand. Demand for SD-WAN engineer is increasing day by day. Every day, demand is increasing, because every day enterprises, companies, corporate companies are moving their infrastructure. Right? Many companies have some part of their infrastructure is SD-WAN. Right? So those guys are also looking for SD-WAN engineer. Right? So hope it is clear. Demand is huge. Yes, bro, SD-WAN is very useful for everyone. Yeah, bro, I'm saying. Same thing I'm saying. Okay. So this skill is highly in demand. SD-WAN. Let me take you to next slide. What is SD-WAN technology? What is SD-WAN technology? SD-WAN is a software defined approach. I already told you the meaning of software defined. Means the network which can be configured, managed, troubleshoot with the help of software. Like router is what? Router is a hardware. In the router, what we are uploading? Operating system, iOS or any operating system. After that, we can use it. Now, when I'm talking about the SD-WAN, SD-WAN is fully software-based solution. Software-based solution. So SD-WAN is a software-defined approach to manage wide area network. Now, SD-WAN is a part of SDN. SDN means software-defined network. SDN, software-defined network. Under SDN, you can say SDN is a family and SD-WAN is a family member. Right? There are three main family member of SDN. SDN means software defined networking. The network which can be configured, managed, troubleshoot with the help of software is known as SDN. And there are three parts. First one is SD-WAN. Second one is SD-Access. And third one is ACI. Third one is ACI. ACI is used to manage data center devices. SD-Access is used to manage LAN devices, means your access layer switches, your distribution layer switches, and SD-WAN is used to manage WAN edge devices. Right? So question is why SD-WAN is so popular, Praphul? Even SD-Access is popular, ACI is popular, but SD-WAN is so popular. Why? What is the reason? Because guys, everywhere in each network, even in the small side, large side, everywhere you will find the WAN edge devices. WAN edge devices are deployed everywhere, right? So the most difficult thing in the network infrastructure is managing your WAN edge devices, right? So even you have a small organization, medium size organization, or large size organization, you are using WAN edge devices. And to manage those WAN edge devices, we have what? SD-WAN. So SD-WAN is used to manage wide area network, WAN, right? It allows businesses to securely connect their branches, data center, and cloud application by dynamically routing traffic over various transport media like MPLS, broadband, LTE, 5G, internet. Someone has risen their hand. If you have something, you can speak, brother. Not speak, you can write down in the comment section. If you have something, you can write down in the comment section. Okay, guys. So SD-WAN, what is SD-WAN? SD-WAN is an software-defined approach which is used to manage WAN network, wide area network, which is used to manage wide area network. It securely connect your data center, branch offices, headquarter, and route traffic dynamically over various transportation, right? For an example, here I have one data center and two branch. Okay, one thing is coming in my mind, that is, can anyone tell me, guys, earlier, like 10 years back, 15 years back, SD-WAN was not even required in the network. SD-WAN was even not required in the network, but nowadays SD-WAN is required. Why? What is changed in the past network and today's network? What is the difference? Why SD-WAN is required in the today's network? Anyone? You can write your answer in the comment section. Tell me. What I'm saying, 15 years back, SD-WAN was not required. Even like अगर कंपनी उस टाइम में होती भी ना जो एसडी वैन सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड करवाती, फिर भी लोग इग्नोर करता, नहीं लेता, राइट? कंपनी कैन ignore it. But nowadays, after the cloud, even after the cloud, SD-WAN became so popular and companies started adopting it, implementing it. So what happened after integrating the cloud in the network? Low cost. So low cost, okay, that is fine. Low cost means like earlier also it can be the low cost. In 50 years back also, SD-WAN can reduce the cost. Was it reducing the cost? But why that time people were not using it, and nowadays it's so popular, everyone is using. Let me know in the comment. Today's is the need of remotely manage the network. So earlier also, bro, you are managing the network remotely through telnet, SSH only. What is so changes in the network today, in today's network? We don't know dedication circuit like MPLS. Okay, because of cloud. Yes, because of cloud is the right answer. But why? What happened after integrating the cloud in the network? It is cloud based technology? No, it is not cloud based technology. Due to the increase of high speed networking devices and manage WAN remotely, we can manage remote location from centralized location. So earlier also I can use it. The reason is, guys, the main reason is, earlier where we were hosting the application earlier, first tell me, where we were hosting the application, our website or services. Where we were hosting the application we are routing, yeah, data center. Very good. Earlier we were hosting our application, our services in the data center, on our own premises, right? Where is pin? Earlier, for an example, if I will give you one example here, it has dedicated service for each microservice. Okay, good. Let me give you one example. So let's suppose here I have one data center, DC, right? And in the DC, I have hosted some application, website like mail server, file servers. Many servers are there in my DC. Wave, file, right? Mail, and etc. Correct? And I have some branches. Let's say branch one, BR1, and branch two. So how these two branches are going to access services? Through transportation like MPLS. MPLS only, right? But you know MPLS is costly, and MPLS is even not available everywhere. If you need MPLS at a location, maybe it can take some time. It can take 10 days, 1 month, right? Means it's not available easily everywhere, right? So there was challenge with MPLS. First issue was cost. Second issue was availability, flexibility, right? So let's suppose here I have MPLS connection. Somehow I have purchased MPLS to connect my branch and DC data center, right? Now this way only branch users were accessing the services. This way only branch users were accessing the services, right? This way branch users were accessing the service. Now these two branch users can communicate with each other, and they can access these services as well. But guys, can these branch users access internet, or data center user access internet? Is internet there? No, internet is not there. And we can even not directly integrate the internet here, because where's the security? Internet is public network, not secure. We cannot directly add internet here. I have to use firewall, right? So what we were doing, we were using a centralized security device. Here in the DC, I will install one security device, centralized security device. And after that, I will connect it to internet, inet. Fine, everything is fine. This is traditional way. Now if the branch user, let's say here is user, this user want to access the service, wave server, they can access, right? They can reach to data center and they can access the service, all the service, file service, mail service, web service, everything. If this user want to access internet, they will reach to data center. Security device is going to inspect the traffic. It will check whether it is allowed to go outside or not, right? Which type of traffic it is. If it is allowed, then data center security device will forward the traffic to internet. Then internet will generate reply, and then user will get reply. So this way branch users were accessing internet and their own services, company services, their company services. These are their company services. These are their company services. What happened when clouds comes in picture? When clouds comes in picture, we remove these all services from the DC, from the data center, because maybe you have idea about the cloud, guys. If I am going to host one application, let's say I need one server to set up SD-WAN lab. I need a server to set up SD-WAN lab. So if I am going to deploy SD-WAN lab on my own server, first I have to purchase costly hardware. Then I have to prepare one cool place. I have to prepare one cool place, means I have to put AC. Third, 24/7 electricity. Fourth, engineer who can manage it, maintain it, right? Every time problem will comes, we have to troubleshoot, correct? So instead of deploying SD-WAN lab on my own server, what I can do, I can take a space on rent. There are many various cloud provider who are providing spaces, right? There I can deploy my SD-WAN lab and monthly I can pay him. That is the good, right? That is good choice for me. In the same way for company also, company don't want to set up this infrastructure, right? Every time problems are coming, right? And hardware, each hardware has a limited life. So companies have shifted it to cloud. Let's say the same company has shifted their applications, their services to cloud, AWS cloud, AWS cloud. Now, now how these branch users will access these services? Earlier such services was in data center. Now services are available on the cloud. If there is something on cloud, how you can access it? You can access it through internet connectivity, through internet. Through internet, you can access your cloud service from anywhere. Doesn't matter which cloud provider is this. AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, right? Any cloud provider. You can access your cloud service through internet connection. Now, if this user want to access web service, first it will reach to data center. In the data center, there is security device. It is going to inspect the traffic, then it will forward traffic to internet. Internet will forward traffic to AWS. AWS will generate traffic to internet. Through internet, it will reach to data center, and then data center will forward to this user. Definitely, user will get latency, slowness, bad experience. Bad experience. So what is the option? Can I connect internet here directly? Integrate one internet here? No. Where is firewall? First, you have to place one firewall. But guys, companies are interested to use centralized security device. Company can not manage the cost of firewall at each site. Even not only cost. Let's suppose this company has 1,000 number of sites, so they need 1,000 number of firewall. After that, they need engineer who can configure it. How many of you know the IPsec configuration on Palo Alto firewall? Tell me. So company need skillful engineers. They have to invest much money. They need operation team who can manage it. So these are the issue in the traditional networking. In SD-WAN, directly you can connect internet here. SD-WAN is fully secure infrastructure. This is the reason nowadays why SD-WAN is so popular and why companies are moving toward SD-WAN technology. Right? Earlier, our application was in data center. Nowadays, our application is on cloud. This is the main reason. Okay, again, let me take you to the point here. Okay, then see some other key components of SD-WAN, right? Hope you know now what is SD-WAN. SD-WAN is nothing but software-defined approach to manage WAN network, wide area network, right? It is used to connect multiple sites, data center, headquarter together securely, right? Key components of SD-WAN. Key component is vManage. What is vManage? What is vManage? What is vManage? vManage is centralized management for configuration, monitoring, and troubleshooting. vManage is a software through which you can configure 1,000 devices simultaneously. At the same time, you can configure policy on 1,000 number of devices through this software. Through this software. For an example, Again, if I will give you example here, if I will give you example, let's say there is one network. I have some access layer switches, some end users, PCs, servers, IoT devices, printer, many end devices are there connected like this, right? A1 access layer switch 1, A2, A3. Then I have some distribution layer switch, D switch 1 and D switch 2 connected like this. Then I have two router, R1, R2. This is very basic design of network, right? At each side, minimum you will have two WAN edge devices, right? For load balancing, for the redundancy. At each side, you will have minimum two WAN edge devices, two routers, right? So guys, in a company, if there are 1,000 sites, how many WAN edge devices are there? 2,000, right? What I told you, I need to configure one ACL, access control list, on all the routers. How I will configure? How I will configure ACL on 2,000 routers in the traditional networking? First, I will access it. Maybe I am sitting in the operation team. From there, I will SSH it, right? I will configure ACL. Then I will terminate the SSH. Then I will access R2. Again, I will apply the ACL configuration. I will terminate the connection. Then again, I will access third device, fourth device, fifth device, sixth device. Like this, I have to configure 2,000 devices. Like this, I have to configure 2,000 devices. It can be time consuming, and there is chance of human error as well. If you are going to configure 2,000 ACL, there is chance of human error as well. There is echo in your voice. Like this, I have to configure 2,000 devices. It can be time consuming, and there is chance of human error as well. If you are going to configure 2,000 ACL, there is chance of human error as well. If there is echo, Arun, please let me know. Fine. So guys, this way you have to configure ACL on 2,000 devices, right? But in the SD-WAN, you have vManage. vManage, right? For ACL, you know what I can do? For the configuration, I can create one template. Whatever command I want to run on router, I can create one. I can create one template. template, and I can push that template to all 2000 devices at the same time, right? Even from the vmanage, I can not only configure the devices, I can troubleshoot the devices as well. If there is issue, I can troubleshoot it from the same software vmanage. We can monitor the entire network. We can monitor entire network through this software vmanage, right? So vmanage is first networking component which is used to manage n number of devices simultaneously, and number of devices simultaneously, and number of devices simultaneously. First component. This is your first component vmanage. It is software. We can deploy it on server as well. We can deploy it on cloud as well, right? With the help of hypervisor, you can install it on like server as well. This is software, not any hardware. Second component is vsmart. vsmart is a controller. Controller means main brain of fabric. On the router, main brain is main brain of router is control plane, right? Who is responsible for routing, for taking decision, right? In the same way, in SD-WAN, we have vsmart, which is the controller responsible for policy distribution. If you want to distribute the policy, for the routing, for decision making, right? Who will take decision? Software. Which software? vsmart. Your router, WAN is router, don't need to think about routing. There is one software, right? These are actually controllers. You know, in SD-WAN, you will have lots of WAN edge devices. As I told you, at each side minimum, we will have two WAN edge devices. So if I have 1000 number of sites, that means I have 2000 number of WAN edge devices. But we'll have few number of controllers. But we will have few numbers of controllers, like maybe one vmanage, one vsmart, and one vbond. These three controller can manage all 2000 routers. Can manage all 2000 routers. Echo is still there. Controllers, like maybe one vmanage, one vsmart, and one vbond. These three controllers can manage all. Next time I will troubleshoot it, brother. From here I am getting this echo. I think from my side everything is fine. Maybe someone is using their mic. Okay. So in SD-WAN, we will have lots of routers and few controllers. First controller is vmanage, which is responsible for management plane. Management plane means configuring the device as well as for monitoring and troubleshooting. Second controller vsmart, which is responsible for routing, decision making, and policy distribution. And third device vbond, third software vbond, which is responsible for initial connection and authentication of devices, so that no one can join SD-WAN fabric without authentication. Whenever a device want to join SD-WAN fabric, first of all they have to authenticate with vbond. Vbond is first pane of glass in SD-WAN, right? Let's say you want to add a new site, so you will install the router, right? So your router is first going to authenticate yourself to vbond. After the authentication, vbond will share vsmart and vmanage IP address. That okay, brother, you are authenticated, you are genuine person to join SD-WAN fabric. Now take IP address of vsmart. This is the IP address of vsmart. This is the IP address of vmanage. Now your router will start communicating with vsmart and vmanage. right? So these are components, key components of SD-WAN. And after that, managed devices. Managed devices means simply your router. It can be VAs or CS. VA means Viptela is, and CS means Cisco is. So we will deploy at branch sites to connect the WAN, right? So for an example, now this company has multiple sites. So which device they will deploy on site? They will deploy VAs or CH, that is router, right? And these routers are these routers are management plane and control plane free routers, right? There is no management plane, there is no control plane. So devices are not costly. First, we have reduced the cost of each device. 2000 routers, remember, 2000 costly routers and 2000 light box, right? So for company, it's a great opportunity, great service. They can use normal router without control plane and management plane. But where is the control plane and management plane, Praphul? So we can deploy these controllers, control plane and management plane in our DC, in data center or on the cloud also. Here I can purchase one server. On the server, I can install vManage and vSmart and vBond, right? Now, my controllers at different location and routers are at different location. How to connect them together? With the help of transportation. So here we can use transportation like internet, MPLS, LTE, 4G, 5G, broadband, any transportation you can use to connect controllers and your router together. Hope it is clear. Clear, guys? Any question till here? Any question? If anybody have any question, please ask. Okay, Arun, if there is echo in YouTube, do one thing, just share the Google Meeting link in the chat. Send Google Meeting link in the YouTube chat so that people can directly join here. So that people can directly join here. 38, more than 40 students are there. These guys can also join. Like more than 44 students are there on YouTube, and these guys are saying there is echo in voice. So send him the Google Meet link so that these guys can directly join here. Now let's move further. Okay, so what is SD-WAN technology and their key components? Next, popularity of SD-WAN technology. Why SD-WAN is so popular? The reason is, guys, this one. Easier network management. It is very easy to manage complex network. Even if you have 50,000 of managed devices, 50,000 sites, then also you can manage the entire network from a centralized location very easily with very easy interface, management interface. If I will show you the use management interface, you can see here how it's look like. SD-WAN admin, and if mm, mm, yeah, at DMI was the fine. See, for an example, this is network of a company. I think it's not visible. So company network. Branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4, headquarter, and DC. In the data center, you can see I have deployed vManage, vSmart, vBond, right? These all controllers. And after that, then there are some servers as well, right? If you want to see the vManage dashboard, see, How easy? Let's look, right? How many vanished devices are there? 7 vanished devices. From here, even I can check all the vanished devices. I can check all the vanished devices. All are online, all are live. If there is any issue, I can easily troubleshoot from here. Like everything is here. We bond information, we smart information, we manage information, right? About the site also. Let's say I am on vManage. This is the dashboard of vManage. This is the dashboard of vManage. This one. Let's say from here, I want to check or I want to ping this router from this vanish device. I can do it. From this vManage, if I want to do anything on any devices in the entire fabric, I can do it. I have full control on the complete infrastructure from this vManage, right? So, like, let me show you. Even here you can see SSH terminal. I can SSH any device from vManage, right? SSH. You can see all the list of devices will appear here. You can check path, traffic flow, you can monitor everything. You can do it from here. It's taking some time. See, these all managed devices, right? Branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4. Let's say I want to access branch 2 manage 7.7.7. Simply I can click over here. I can SSH it. I can SSH any devices from here. First option. Second option is here. In the network, we can monitor, troubleshoot. From here, we can SSH. See, 7.7.7, you want to SSH. Click on it. It will ask you for username and password, and you will have SSH access. You can see login. So from the vManage, I can control the entire network. From my vManage, I can control my entire network, even traffic flow. Let's say branch 1. Branch 1, 5.5.5 to 7.7.7, I want to check path. Branch 1. Everything is there. Network. And see, troubleshooting. Troubleshooting option is there, real time option is there, real time information. Here also you can run the command, whatever command you want to run. Troubleshoot. Connectivity and traffic. We can simulate the traffic, we can trace route also. Let's say simulate. I want to simulate. I want to check path between let's say branch 1 and 2, between branch 1 and 2, or between DC and branch 4. Between DC and branch 4, I want to check path. So DC 4.4.4. In VPN, let's say 10 source From 5.5.5 I am monitoring from 5.5.5 branch 1 vs1. Okay, that is also fine. Source IP, destination IP. Now tell me destination IP. To whom you want to trace, want to know the path. So let's say 7.7.7. So 7.7.7 is using what IP address? 10.10.2.1. So destination IP will be 10.10.2.1. 10.10.2.1. That's it. Click on simulate. And you will get path. You can see. Traffic is going through MPLS. Traffic is going through MPLS. We have two path to transport internet and MPLS. I have configured policy here, maybe, right? You can achieve load balancing, you can configure primary, secondary, anything, whatever thing you want to configure here, you can configure. There is no limit of policy. There is no limit of policy. We can configure anything. Whatever you can think, you can configure. Everything is possible, right? Yeah, लो दे दो. Whatever you can think, you can implement here. Everything is possible. There is no limit of policy, right? So, and now guys, we have some special announcement, right? I am taking just break of 2 minutes. Till then, Arun is going to give you some special announcement, right? So just enjoy it, and after 2 minutes, again I will continue the topic. Arun, are you there? Yeah, great. Okay, wait, Arun. Just I'm making you host. Yes, Arun. Now you can go ahead.
Hello everyone. Am I audible? Please raise your hand if I am audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you, thank you. I hope you all are enjoying the session. How was the session so far?
Excellent.
Great, great, great. That is why we have brought this session. Actually, SD-WAN is one of the most promising technology these days, which companies are adopting, and resources to learn this technology is very limited. And that is why, we have brought this course at PM Networking. So our SD-WAN batch is starting from tomorrow. It is a weekend batch. I want to brief about that course. So if anyone is interested, they can go ahead with this brief. So this is our SD-WAN weekend batch, which is starting from 28th of the December, and the timing is 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. IST as per Indian Standard Time. And the syllabus which we are going to cover is as per Cisco latest syllabus. This will be the syllabus which we will be covering. 20% of the syllabus will be taken from architecture, and uh, if anyone is interested, please mute everyone. Everyone, please mute yourself.
Hello, Arun.
Yes,
What is the time for weekend batch?
the timing for the batch is 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. IST as per Indian
Okay.
Standard Time. Yes,
Okay.
this will be the timing, and the course, if I am talking, 20% will be taken from architecture, and then 15% from controller deployment. Router deployment will be from 20%, and policies will cover 20% of the syllabus, and security and quality of the service 15%, which is completely matching with the Cisco syllabus. Then management and operation 10%. So this was the syllabus. If anyone is interested, we can share this brochure with them. And if I talk about the feature of this course, then the feature is the duration of this course is 2 months, and along with this, we will provide you 24 into 7 lab access. Uh, Means anytime you can practice on lab, and with each session you will get the recording of the session just after 1 hour of the session, and that will stay with you forever. Means you will have the lifetime access to the recording. And we also assist you in terms of job after completing the training. Here we have a broad connection of our alumni who have already taken their courses from us, and they are working at reputed MNCs. So we will be referring you in those companies with help of our alumni. And apart from this, we will also have a doubt session if suppose anyone is having any doubt. So we will have a doubt session for that on weekly basis. And apart from this, the most important thing that we provide at PM Networking is the study material. We provide one of the most simplified study material which will be helpful for your certifications and job interviews as well. Along with that, we also provide you interview questions which are very helpful for your interview preparation. So these are the features of the course, and the course price finally is 15,000. But for those who are in live session, for them we have decided to give them 20% discount. So on this course, this discount is valid till today night 12 means 11:59 p.m. So if anyone is interested and they want to avail this offer, they can take. The coupon code is first 10. So this is only valid for the first 10 student. Those who will be first 10, they will get this discount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which current is this one? Hello. Which current is this one?
Your voice is not clear.
I'm asking about the current. Which current is this one? You said it
Oh,
15,000
okay.
something.
Yeah, yeah, it is INR, Indian standard, Indian rupees.
All
It
right,
is
all right. I only
IN.
understand US dollars.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. It is Indian rupees. In USD, it will be around. If I am showing you currency converter, USD to INR.
Um, um, Good evening. This is Innocent from Zambia.
Yes.
All right, all right.
Yes, sir. I've been following your WhatsApp groups and your YouTube tutorials and also the YouTube's projects. Now, I'm a CCNA level 3 student. I've completed level 1 and level 2.
Okay.
And I'm much more interested in your courses, your classes. I don't know how you can advise on how to go about it because I'm finishing my level 3 in January 31st.
Okay, so Praful sir will take on this. Praful sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Uh, he will wait. He will answer. And for those who are interested, they can click on this link and they can enroll in the course. I am also sharing the coupon code. The
Okay,
coupon code is
so on the courses,
yes.
okay, away from India, let's say here in Zambia. What could be the currency? Are we supposed to pay in rupees, or maybe going to the bank and change into rupees, or maybe we pay in dollars, or there will be a platform that we can be paying direct link from our Visa card?
Yes, yes, you can pay through all the options available. Visa card, all the options are available on the website. Just you have to enter your email ID, create password, means this will create your account on our website, and then you have to fill this basic form, and then finally you have to place order, and then you will be redirected to payment interface where you can make the
Sir
payment.
Arun, I have a question apart from this topic.
Yes.
Actually, I'm from Pakistan and I am in last year, and
Okay.
I am doing telecommunication engineering, and I want to select my final year project on SGN. So, would you like to suggest me the topics?
We have already shared you the topics. If you will go in the chat, you will find it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check that. Those who are interested, they can purchase the course. Ensure that you are purchasing before today night because the discount will expire.
If you are done with,
So
then I can continue, Arun.
yes, I am done. I am also sharing my WhatsApp chat where if anyone has any doubt, they can ask me there. I will resolve and then they can enroll in the course. Guys, this is golden opportunity for you all because we at PM Networking value the quality at most. So if anyone is interested, definitely enroll. This is your golden opportunity in this new year. You can advance in your career and achieve your dreams. Thanks a lot.
One
Arun,
minute.
Yes,
Arun, the lab access will be at any time we can access, right?
yes, it is 24/7. Anytime you can access the lab.
Okay.
Uh,
Besides
Yes.
this 15,000 we are getting today, we are applying, then we are getting 20% extra discount, right?
Yeah. After discount, the course price will be 12,000 in Indian currency. INR 12,000 after the discount.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
So
understood.
this is
And
valid only. Yeah.
okay, understood. When we are going to the form code, we need to form the fields and we need to apply the code also, right? In the top.
Yes. Here you will apply. I am showing you where. Here you will apply the code. I am showing you. If you apply
Okay.
first
Actually,
name,
yeah, right. 1 minute.
then
I was not able to see your
see.
screen. Actually, I'm in cab returning from office to. I will contact you after
Okay. I'm
some time
sharing my
after this
WhatsApp
process.
number. I'm sharing my
Okay,
WhatsApp
okay.
number in the
Yeah, I'm
chat.
in
You
that
can.
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
uh,
Okay.
Arun,
Anyone? Yes.
yeah, just I would like to know you said right, it is a 2 month course, right? It is for every Saturday, Sunday, right? Both Saturday and
Right.
Sunday. Okay, then
Right.
it will be like 8 weeks, correct?
Yes.
So and then you mentioned like if you have any doubt session, then when we can able to discuss with the instructor, right? Do you have? I mean, when we can able to discuss that?
See, there are many ways to resolve
Mhm.
your doubts. First of all,
Okay.
if you get any doubt, first of all, whenever our trainers are taking the sessions, so they ensure that there is no doubt And even if there is any doubt, then you can directly message to the trainer. They will answer you as soon as possible. Otherwise, before the start of your classes, you can discuss your doubts, and they will love to help you in the session. Okay,
Okay,
so
fine. Okay, fine. You said right. You will provide that recording video, which is for
right,
like lifelong access, correct? When you
right,
from
right.
your server, and the lab which you mentioned 24/7, is it for only 2 month duration, or do you have any like extension for 6 months or 1 year? Do you have
Yeah,
any of?
for 2 months we provide free lab access, but if
Mhm.
you want to extend, then you have to pay extra for that.
Okay. Oh, what is the
Yes,
amount
yes.
for per month? Is it? Do
Uh,
you have?
yes, it is 5,000 per month.
Okay, 5,000 per month. Okay, fine.
Right, right,
Thanks for your
right.
information. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone has any doubt? Anyone?
Then on the issue of the labs, I wanted to ask you about the specifications of the devices which we can use. Is there any limitations about something like RAM and with the
You can
processors
check
about
that
the
on
machines
Google,
that
brother.
we might intend to use?
Bro, you can check the resources on Google. What resources are required to build SD-WAN lab?
All right, all right.
That's all. Let's continue, okay?
Okay. Guys, if anyone
Yeah,
has
Arun,
any
yeah,
doubt,
one question, Arun. Yeah, one
yes,
question. Can we have any EMA option on this course?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, thank you.
yes. Guys, I am sharing my chat link. You can message me on WhatsApp, and I will be very loving to help you. Thank you so much.
And stop sharing your screen, Arun. Yeah.
We should complete CCN and CCNP. After that, we should do SD-WAN, or else we can do after a CCNA.
No, CCNA is mandatory. After CCNA, you can do SD-WAN, but
Okay.
without CCNA and CCNP,
So
it is
first
not
thing is
important.
about the popularity. We were talking about the SD-WAN popularity. Why SD-WAN is so popular? So first reason is management, easier management. I have shown you the dashboard of vManage, from where we can control everything. Second is saves money for companies, right? Which is so important, right? It saves a lots of money to company. Businesses can use cheaper internet option like broadband instead of costly MPLS line. Guys, I have given you one example. Like there was branch 1, branch 2, and DC. Do you think here I can connect these sites through internet? Answer of this question is no. If you want to connect branch 1, branch 2, and data center together through internet, first of all, you have to place firewall at each site. You have to configure IPsec because this is not secure. After that, this is not reliable also. Right? But nowadays, internet is reliable. Earlier, it was not reliable. But there is issue with security. So the biggest advantage of using SD-WAN is security only. SD-WAN is a fully secure infrastructure, fully secure. Right? Even you don't need to configure IPsec. Automatically, IPsec will establish between sites automatically. You only need to monitor it, manage it. Okay. So first thing is easier management. Second thing is money. Save lots of money for companies. Next, what is the next benefit? Performance. Right? Performance optimization. SD-WAN chooses the best path for data automatically, making network faster and more reliable. You will learn how to keep network running smoothly even during outage. See, for an example, I have one side. This is my edge router R1. connected with switch. And here I have two ISP. ISP 1 and ISP 2. Guys, for an example, ISP 1 is my primary ISP. Primary ISP, and this ISP is backup ISP. Backup ISP. Here, users. These users are accessing internet or remote site through primary ISP, right? And between ISP and edge router, I am running BGP protocol. BGP failover. That whenever ISP1 will goes down, router will shift the traffic towards ISP2. It will perform failover. But users are complaining that they are getting slowness. They are getting slowness or packet loss. Packet loss. So tell me, if there is packet loss on this link, if there is reliability issue on this link, if there is reliability issue on this link, then router will perform failover. Will router perform failover? Yes or no? Type yes or no. If there is reliability issue on this link, on the primary link, then will router perform load balancing? Sorry, failover. Or if there is packet loss, right? Slowness. Will R1 perform failover? Yes or no? No, no, no. Very good. No, R1 will not perform failover until and unless ISP1 will not goes down. If ISP1 will goes down, then only it will perform failover. Router don't know about reliability, packet loss, slowness, nothing. But in SD-WAN, even if there is packet loss, slowness, reliability issue, router can perform failover. Automatically, you don't need to do anything. Automatically, router can perform failover towards ISP2. It's so easy to learn, to understand how. So that's why companies love to use SD-WAN nowadays. Next, cloud and future technology. SD-WAN connects offices to cloud services easily. Easily we can connect our branch offices, data center to cloud. Right? Earlier, we were not able to connect our branch office to internet. Right? We were first integrating security device in the DC and then internet connection. But here you can easily integrate the cloud at any site, at headquarter, data center, anywhere, right? So SD-WAN connects offices to cloud services easily, which is very important for today's network, right? Then next benefit is security. Many time I told you SD-WAN is fully secure infrastructure. I will tell you how. Wait, if time will permit, I will tell you how SD-WAN is fully secure topology. Next, security. SD-WAN has a strong inbuilt security features like encryption and traffic control. Even you don't need to configure encryption. It is inbuilt feature in SD-WAN. There is inbuilt feature in SD-WAN for security. Next, how will it help you as a network engineer? Most important thing. How it will help you as a network engineer. So see, SD-WAN skill are in high demand. If you know SD-WAN, you will stand out in the job market. It's easy to learn if you already know networking basic like OSI model, routing, switching, right? Basic security. So you are already familiar with these basic concepts of networking. So it will be very easy for you to learn network SD-WAN, right? Then it is a valuable skill for modern networks. Modern network means SDN network, software defined network, and it will open lots of door for your exciting job opportunity, right? Even after learning SD-WAN, I got 40% hike in my salary. Now see some best features of SD-WAN. Some best features of SD-WAN. First is centralized management. I already told you. Centralized management means from a central location, I can manage the entire fabric. Second is application aware routing. Application aware routing means, for an example, in my company, there are two types of application: Zoom application and let's say HR portal. I want for Zoom application, whenever two sites are forwarding traffic of Zoom, that should go through internet. And whenever two sites are forwarding traffic of portal, HR portal, that should be go through MPLS. Possible. That is called application aware routing. Right? Selecting path based on application is known as application aware routing. That is the feature of SD-WAN. The good feature. Dynamic path selection. As I have given you one example, right? Dynamically, best path selection is also one best feature of SD-WAN. You will learn it in the course. Zero touch provisioning. When without touching the device, without, see, adding one new site is complicated in the traditional network. If I want to add one new site, first of all, I have to arrange one FE, field engineer, right? Field engineer will reach to site. They will install the device in rack. They will give power. They will connect WAN cable and LAN cable. Then they will call to knock operation team. Team will access this device remotely, because even here telnet and SSH is not configured. Maybe through any desk they will access, and after that knock team will configure it. This process is not easy, brother. Sometimes this process is taking 1 week. 1 week to live one device. But in SD-WAN, we have a feature called ZTP, zero touch provisioning. FE is required. FE is still required, but this time FE only need to install the device in rack, and they need to connect cable to WAN and LAN. That's it. Automatically, this router can take configuration from the server automatically. We don't need to configure anything. Right? So within half an hour, we can add a new site with the help of ZTP, zero touch provisioning. Then in build security feature, already told you, cloud optimization, traffic segmentation, policy based traffic control. There are, guys, many types of policies are there, right? Even I think the person who have designed the SD-WAN technology, they also don't know how many way available for the policy. Whatever you can think, you can configure. There is infinite. There is no finite, right? Whatever path or traffic control you want, you can achieve it with the help of policy. That is policy based routing. Then real time monitoring, as I have shown you in the vManage, right? We can monitor entire network from one centralized device. We can analyze the entire network. Integrated SaaS and VPN. Then multi cloud connectivity. It support multiple cloud integration. So these are some powerful features of SD-WAN. And as a network engineer, it is very easy for you to learn these all things. And once you will learn these all things, you will update your resume, and you will see how you will start getting calls from the companies. Every portals, IT job portals are flooded with SD-WAN job. Now just I want to give you an overview of SD-WAN technology here. One more thing. No need to use costly MPLS. So here is the reason of how we can use internet in SD-WAN. to connect multiple sites. Earlier, to connect multiple sites, we were using MPLS only, but nowadays you can use internet also. So no need to use costly transport like MPLS. You can use cheaper transportation like internet. Leave it. See, for an example, okay, let me do one thing. Let me use this one, this lamp. Okay. What will happen? How SD-WAN works? How SD-WAN works here? See, whenever WAN edge device will come up, whenever WAN edge device will come up, first it will establish, it will send one message to vBond. I already told you vBond is first point of SD-WAN, right? The authentication, who is responsible for authentication, right? So let's say I have configured this WAN edge router. What this WAN edge router will do? This WAN edge router will send one request to vBond. And this request is not plain text information. First, this WAN edge is going to establish one control connection with vBond. Control connection either through TLS or DTLS, right? Control connection. And now through this control connection, it is going to send the information to authenticate. vBond will authenticate it, will check the data is this is genuine user or not, their serial number, certificate, everything. If this is genuine user, then vBond is going to send IP address of vManage and vSmart. IP address of vManage is 1.1.1. IP address, sorry, here is the IP 100.1.1.1, and IP address of vSmart is 100.1.1.2. Through this tunnel only, it will send IP address of vSmart and vBond to your WAN edge device. Now, WAN edge device is going to break this control connection. Now my WAN edge router have IP address of vManage and vSmart. Now my WAN edge router is going to form the permanent control connection with vManage and vSmart. With vManage and vSmart, it is going to form one control connection here, permanent control connection, and one with whatever data these devices will exchange, they will exchange through this tunnel only. Through this tunnel only. It can be DTLS or TLS. TLS. It doesn't matter how many transportations are there, right? Over all the transportation, it can establish this control connection, right? Now control connection is established. vManage is going to send configuration through this tunnel to WAN edge router. Now this WAN edge router have configuration, right? In the same way, here I have another WAN edge router. This router will also first reach to vBond. vBond will provide IP address to vSmart and vManage. It will also establish DTLS or TLS control connection this way with vManage also for the configuration. Correct? It will send configuration now. Now, how these two WAN edge router will exchange routes? See, here I have this subnet, here I have this subnet. So the tunnel between WAN edge router and your vSmart, inside this tunnel, devices, both router and your VSmart is going to form OMP peering. Right? OMP protocol will work. Now, what is OMP protocol? OMP is a routing protocol used to exchange route information, right? Here also and here also OMP, right? So this router will have one OMP pairing with VSmart. This router will also have OMP pairing with VSmart. This router will also have OMP pairing with VSmart. This router will also have OMP pairing with VSmart. Even this router will also have OMP pairing with VSmart, right? Now, through OMP, this WAN is router is going to advertise these all subnet. These all subnet 192.168.10.0, 11.0, and 12.0. To whom? To VSmart. And then VSmart have another peer like OSPF receiving routes from one neighbor, advertising to other neighbor. Right? In the same way, VSmart will receive routes from VH1. It will advertise to this VH. So this way, this router will learn these all subnets. Right? So see how it is exchanging routes. It is exchanging routes inside the tunnel, inside the DTLS tunnel or TLS tunnel. And you know, DLS or TLS or DTLS is a secure tunnel encryption, right? All the informations are encrypted. So here I don't need to configure any security. It's already secure. Once Venice will get IP address of VS Smart, it will try to establish control connection. That is fine. This is route exchange. Now this one is have route of this side, branch 1 have route of branch 2 have route of branch 1, and branch 1 have route of branch 2. How these two sides are going to communicate with each other? For the communication, for the data plane, automatically these two vanished devices are going to establish IPsec. IPsec. And you know IPsec is an secure connection. Again, it will perform encryption, decryption, authentication, right? So route is there. Now these two sides can communicate with each other. Yes. How? Through this IPsec. Through this IPsec, two sides will communicate with each other through IPsec. And how two sides are going to exchange routes? Through VSmart. But it is not sending directly from the link. First, it is establishing control connection, right? Our control connection, it will send the data, right? Even you can verify these all things. You can access any router. You can access any router, let's say branch 1 VS1. By default, username admin, password is also admin. Now you can see I have access of branch 1 VS1, branch 1 VH. So control connection. See control connection here. See the control connection with VSmart and vManage. Control connection is there with VSmart, vManage, and vBond. So all the communication will happen through these control connection only, right? Between VSmart and vBond. See, VSmart is 2.2.2, and my IP address is on branch 1, VS1 5.5.5. So between this Vantage and VSmart will have one OMP pairing as well. So you can check OMP pairing as well. You can run command show OMP. See, there is one OMP pairing with whom? With VSmart. OMP pairing with VSmart with 2.2.2. And with other side IPsec. So IPsec inbound connection. See, this is IPsec for data plane. So for data plane we have IPsec. For control plane, for routes we have control connection. So SD-WAN is fully secure infrastructure. And guys, trust me, learning SD-WAN technology is very interesting. First thing is the reason we are using it in the industry, right? Apart from this, it is new technology, right? Everything is predefined. So you will love to learn it. You will love to implement it, to check it, how things are working, right? So this was a webinar for SD-WAN. Today I have covered the basic about SD-WAN. I told you the importance of SD-WAN, the benefit if you will learn it, and also how you can master it. If you master it, tomorrow our batch is starting, as Arun told you, right? You can enroll yourself, and you can take your technical skill, SD-WAN skill, to the next level within 2 months. After 2 months, you can compare your technical skill. You will see a remarkable improvement in your skill. You will be knowing everything, each and everything, how these control connections and like first of all, you are going to configure this topology from the scratch, from the zero. Before that, you are going to design this topology by yourself. Each and every point you will understand here. Then from the IP configuration to live each and all devices, like deploying the routers, deploying the WAN devices, after making reachability between multiple sites, then configuring policies, implementing security, adding extra firewall sometime. By the way, SD-WAN is already secure, but then also if someone want to use their own firewall, external firewall, they can use. They can use. Everything you are going to learn it in 2 months. So that's all for today. Now please let me know how was the session, guys. It will motivate me to take more webinar like this. If session was helpful, please type yes in the chat. If the session was helpful, if you have learned something from this webinar, then please type yes in the chat. If you have learned something, then please type yes in the chat.
Praphul, I have a question.
Yes,
Praphul?
yes, sir. Oh, many
Yes.
people are saying yes. Thank you so much.
I have a question.
Great, great. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And time to time, I will try to arrange webinar like this. Soon we'll have one webinar on quality of service. Even in SD-WAN also, we have topic quality of service, right? So if you need webinar on a specific topic, you can also let me know. You can share your topic that please arrange a webinar on this topic, right? Otherwise, I am planning to launch one webinar on quality of service once. I had tried quality of service last time, but there was some issue in that webinar. So again, I am planning to take. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining us. Right? Many people were watching on YouTube. Many were here. Thank you everyone. We'll meet soon. Let me check what is the query. I am on the November CCNP batch. Is it advisable to join SD-WAN or should I? No, first you should finish CCNP. See, if you are already part of PM networking, if you are already taking any course, CCNP, then first finish it, right? Don't go for SD-WAN now, right? You are learning CCNP, so maybe in next 2 months I will finish the CCNP. After that, you can go for SD-WAN. The minimum requirement of SD-WAN is routing and switching. You should have knowledge of routing and switching, even the basic firewall. But I can manage the firewall, but I cannot manage the routing and switching. If you are enrolling for SD-WAN, that means You know the CCNA very well. So, brother, no. If you are in CCNP class, then wait for some time. There will be CAs also. Yes, there will be CAs also. CAs also. This Cisco device or Viptela device. See, in the course, will cover both Catalyst SD-WAN, means CS, as well as Viptela devices, VH. Okay. Anything else? Sir, how we can get VA Smart and another image? We will share. I will share the image with you.
A small doubt. In SD-WAN, only Cisco devices will be using, or can we use other vendor devices, edge device?
What are the concept needed in CCNP for learning SD-WAN? Complete CCNP, bro. Complete CCNP. CCNP in core. Even CCNA is also fine. If you have a strong knowledge of CCNA, that is also fine. Then also you can go for SD-WAN. What is the difference between network automation and SD-WAN in job field? SD-WAN is also part of automation only.
Hello, sir. Hello.
SD-WAN is also part of automation. Automation can be used in SDN network only, in software defined networking only.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
For
Hello.
the repeated task, what we can do, we can write the script. We can write the script for repeated task. That is automation.
Hello, sir. Can we
Hello.
use the edge device as any other vendor devices except Cisco also? Any other device can be used as edge
Sir,
device?
can you arrange one webinar on virtual? On virtual switching, like CCNP in Coinarchy data center. I'm not saying CCNP, I'm saying routing and switching and firewall. Okay, guys, that's all then. Bye. Thank you so much once again for joining. Most welcome.